Hi students, welcome back in English grammar class. This is your teacher Miss Hafsa. Today we are going to discuss the difference between a clause and a phrase. But let's first discuss what are they. A sentence in English language can be divided into various parts. Each part of a sentence serves its relative purpose and has some specific characteristics. At times students or people got confused between a sentence and clause when they are asked that what is the difference between a clause and a sentence, or define clause and a sentence. So they get confused that what is a clause and what is a sentence. So here we are going to discuss these parts of the sentence. So the first thing which I am going to tell you is that clause and phrases are two very different parts of a sentence. Clauses and phrases are considered as parts of the sentence. So remember this, a sentence is something else, while a clause and phrases are different parts of a sentence, but some of their features are similar, but they have some similar characteristics as well. So as you know that sentences are divided into different parts and they have their own specific characteristics, each and every part. So here we are going to discuss these two parts of a sentence. So they are two very different parts of a sentence. They are not the same. Clauses and phrases are not same. They have some different characteristics and they have some similarities as well. Let's discuss them one by one, then you would be able to differentiate between a clause and a phrase. Clause is a group of words in a sentence which contains a subject and a verb. Now here you can see it is a group of words in a sentence. It means that it is a component of a sentence. It is a part of a sentence which contains a subject and a verb. So it always having a subject and a verb. So a sentence can be also made up of just a subject and a verb. Like look at the example, the boy. Here the boy is subject because it is the doer of an action. Is playing is verb because it is showing us an action. So it is a clause, and as you can see it is a complete sentence as well. But at times we have certain sentences which consist of more than one clause. So that's why we are saying that clauses are the components, are the parts of different sentences. A clause might also contain an object along with the subject, which makes it stand alone as a complete sentence. It can also having an object as well, like if we say the boy is playing cricket. So here the cricket would be object. Object, the receiver of an action. So it can have an object, or maybe there is no object in it, but still it is a clause. Object is not necessary for the clause. If it consists of a clause of an object, it's okay. But if it doesn't have any object, so it's not necessary that a clause must having an object as well. Just its definition is that it is a group of words which contains a subject and a verb. And as you know, when it is having a subject and a verb, so it would also give us a complete meaning. Like as you can see, one of the main difference between a clause and a phrase is that a clause is a set of words that makes complete sense and does not require any additional helping verb to complete it. They didn't require any other additional words. Like if there is no other words, as I told you, the boy is playing, so there is no subject in it, still its meaning is clear. So a clause didn't require some additional helping words to complete its meaning. It's always having its own complete meaning, while a phrase doesn't give us a complete sense. Like here, look at it, Sarah smiled. So here the word smile is an intransitive verb as well, which doesn't require any object. So it is also a clause. And as you can see, it is a complete sentence as well because the meaning is clear. Sarah smiled. A single sentence might have one clause, but there can exist a sentence which contains more than one clause in it. As I told you earlier that many clauses, more than one or two clauses can combine together and they can make a single sentence as well. Like look at the examples. I looked everywhere but the cat was gone. As we have discussed in type of sentences as well, that certain sentences are compound sentences and certain are complex sentences. So in that case, a sentence consists of two or more than two clauses. Like here you can see, I looked everywhere but the cat was gone. I looked everywhere. Here I is the subject, looked is the verb, and in another part of the sentence the cat is subject, was gone is verb. So here we have I looked everywhere is another clause, the cat was gone is another clause, and it is combined by the coordinating conjunction but. So here it is just we can call it a sentence because it is a compound sentence. So it is a sentence but it consists of two clauses, not only one clause. In the same manner, longer and more complicated sentences might also contain more than two clauses. Like here they are just giving you examples of two clauses, but in the same manner we can have a very long and complicated sentence which may contain more than two clauses as well. So is it clear to you, clause, that it is a part of a sentence and a sentence can be made by more than two clauses as well? Then we have phrase. Now what is phrase? A phrase is a group of words in a sentence that does not contain a subject and a verb. As I have told there that a clause always having a subject and a verb, but here a phrase does not contain a subject and a verb. In other words, in a sentence, one part with subject and verb is a clause, while the rest of it without those two parts of speeches is a phrase. As we have discussed that there in a clause we are having subject and verb, so when a sentence is longer enough, so we separated subject and verb from it, which shows that it is a clause, and the rest of the sentence is considered as the phrase which does not have that subject and verb included in it. Like look at its examples. On the wall, here we have no subject and no verb, on the wall, and it always requires some other additional helping words to complete its meaning, like on the wall. So what is on the wall? It doesn't give any complete sense. So a phrase does not give us a complete sense, while the clause gives us a complete meaning or complete sense. Another difference is that clause contains a subject and a verb, while phrase doesn't contain a subject and a verb. While both are group of words, but this is the main difference in it. So we have look at another one, in the water. So its meaning is not clear. In the water, what if we say the fish is swimming in the water? So then it would be completed, but that part of the sentence would be clause, the fish is swimming, and in the water is a phrase, over the horizon. So over the horizon is also an example of phrase. A clause and a phrase may coexist in a sentence. As I told you, a sentence may contain both phrase and a clause as well. Like look at this sentence, he is playing in the field. He is playing in the field. Here he is playing is a clause, while in the field is a phrase. So a sentence may consist of a clause and a phrase may coexist in a sentence. Both of them can be present in a sentence. As you can see, he is playing, so he is the subject, is playing is verb, so here it gives us a complete sense, he is playing, so it is a clause, while the rest of the sentence, in the field, it is a phrase, because if we write it separately, in the field, so it would not consist of any subject and verb, and its meaning is not clear to us. A phrase does not make complete sense on its own. I told you, it doesn't give us a complete meaning on its own, and requires the help of other words to make it a complete sentence. It always requires some other words to complete its meaning, as in the field requires the rest of the sentence, he is playing, to complete its meaning. Hope this lecture would be clear to you, and you would have easily differentiate this phrase and clause now. See you in my next class, but before going to finish it, let me tell you that your homework, you have to write different examples of phrases and clauses. In our next lecture, we would discuss different types of clauses and different types of phrases as well. See you then. Have a nice day. Bye bye.